So me and Kyle are planning to move abroad. I didn't show you, but I moved the office around. I need to think of the long-term gain instead of the short-term pain. And he got me my South Asian princesses. My one word to define 2025 is planting. Hello, welcome to the new year, new me vlog. No, I'm joking, that's not happening. No, welcome to, I think it's week 28 or week 29 of said vlog. Hello, I've started it a lot earlier. My plan was to start it next week, but it is currently the 2nd of January. And I need some normalcy back in my life, you know, and this vlog gives me that sort of normalcy. Yeah, so welcome, it's Thursday, and this is my first proper gym session back since like the 16th, 17th of, no, since like, yeah, way before like the 17th of December. I did one little cardio sesh last week, this week, at some point, maybe on Monday, I can't remember. But I've very much taken this to be like a relaxed period where there's no pressure, like take the time, enjoy it, sleep. I have slept a lot, and I don't know if that's saying something. I don't know if I'm sleep deprived or what, but yeah, anyway, today let's go. I'm on annual leave still, so I've got I came a bit later. It's 8 o'clock at the moment. I did still get up early, but I just sat and read for a little bit, which was really nice. And I thought I'd avoid the rush because I feel like it's going to be quite busy at the normal time that I go, so I'll let you know about that. But anyway, let's go. So we're home. Obviously you've just seen me fill out this guy. This is the manifesto planner. I showed you this a few vlogs back, and I finally just filled it out. I've been sat here for like an hour and a bit. I've been on and off my phone the whole time, so it's not been like primarily just an hour filling that out, but yeah, an hour basically filling that out. And then, so that was 2024 reflection, which I'm not kind of finished with yet because I've got some prompts over there that I want to look into, and then 2025 kind of projecting is how it's phrased. So that was fun. The gym was good. I only did like a few sets of each exercise because I just wanted to kind of get a feel for it rather than going full ham. Now I'm just going to sit and eat, and then I actually can't remember what else is on my to-do list today. I think it's mainly this, and then content planning. So I've just exported my video that I filmed quite a while ago now actually. It was how I'm like goal setting and stuff for the new year. So I'm gonna like I've just edited it and exported it, so now I'm gonna like write the caption and stuff, and yeah, post that today, and just look at all the things that I need to post. So yeah, I did show you guys, but 1, my nails are absolutely stunning. 2, I broke this one. I was pulling up the door handle and my hand slipped, and then it like broke either side of the nail, and I thought, oh, it's fine. It hurt quite a lot, and I thought I'd bruise my finger, so who knows what's going to happen when I go to the nail shop. And then I think I was cleaning it or something the other day, and like basically my nail just bent and the whole thing snapped. So the acrylic snapped, but the nail is still attached. But yeah, I don't know what to get on my nails next. I think I'm just gonna do what I had last month in it's not even last month, it's January, 2 months ago, which was this right at the end of October. So I might do that again, but do it with like dark brown or black, I think, and keep the length and the shape. That's what I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna go and eat something because I'm starving. I picked this spot on my face earlier and I didn't pick it. I actually scratched the skin that was on top off. So I don't know what it was about this morning, but it's 10 o'clock. My alarm went off. I can see my breath. My alarm went off 5 hours ago. And I was wide awake. And tell me why I then fell asleep for another like 2 hours. Anyway, we're up, as you can tell. We're dressed for the gym. We're going. I've got a call with the mortgage advisor at 12, so I've got 2 hours. And I was lying in bed basically convincing myself that I couldn't go to the gym because I had this phone call, and I was like, well, technically that's still 2 hours away. So I'm gonna go and do a bike cardio session because I know without fail that's half an hour and that's it, like in and out, done. And then I still got time to come home and have a shower. So that's the plan right now. But yeah, like literally, what have I done? I stayed up fairly late till about 10 o'clock last night reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night as my new book. I'll show you when I get home. That's the first read of 2025, guys. Let's see if we can read it quick time. My goal is 25 books this year. So my goal was 30 last year and I didn't quite get it, but who knows, we might reach it this year. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go do a cheeky little cardio session. Can't believe myself. Guys, I didn't show you that I moved the office around, right? Let's just go for it. So, I mean, all I really did was move that chair. It was over here and I moved over there because I'd sit and read here. It'd be really dark and like dingy. So yeah, I just swapped it around and I really like the vibe of it. And then I moved the shelves around, got rid of some stuff and that. Yeah, really like the situation. I even had to clear out of my makeup drawers, got rid of a load of random stuff that was in there. Yeah, had a proper good old tidy. One of my new prized possessions that I got for Christmas is this stunning rattly handbag that my mum got me. I want to be a handbag girly now, guys. This is, I can't even remember what it is, like what style it is, but I know it's in the shade Dragon, which I love because at first you think, oh, forest, emerald, but it's Dragon. Yeah, I want to be a handbag girl. Don't know how much opportunity I have to be a handbag girl, but I want to be one. I want to start taking books around with me and stuff, and my journal. Oh, there's my clip. And my journal and just things like that. It's 11:30 now. I'm so glad I went to the gym. Otherwise, I literally would have just been sat there, and I would have just been like, could have gone. And yeah, I did. I went. So well done. And if you also did the same thing, well done to you. I'm now going to sit here and do a little bit of prep for this call that I've got with the mortgage guy. And by prep, I mean remind myself about my mortgage things. And then we need to go get my nails done because, did I show you that this one is broken? Yeah, can you see it? Oh, my camera, there we go. Like, the poor little thing, look at that, it's snapped right down. So I'm just gonna go black French tips, I think. And I've dressed up a little bit. My auntie got me this lovely bracelet from a brand called Novit, I think, but it's one of those gold plated that you can wear all the time. She also got me these earrings from the same brand. Before I put the rings on, and then it'll feel more vibey when I get my nails done, won't it? I forgot that I was vlogging today and I made dinner without you guys, I'm sorry. It's gonna take me a little while to get, oh there's me scrunchy, back in the swing of things. Successfully went into town and did all my bank name changing. Didn't get my nails done because there were about 7 people already waiting and I wasn't about that. But anyway, we made enchiladas. Ta-da! I'm currently listening to The Shadow Cabinet, which is the sequel to Her Majesty's Royal Coven. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. Both books are really good, to be fair. Yeah, I've got a lot more story reading to do. Did I tell you about that as well? I can't even remember. Oh, it's just all a bit higgledy-piggledy. But yeah, anyway, that book's really good. I'm gonna be insufferable this year, honestly. That book is gonna change my life. I got some store-bought smashed avocado today because when you buy avocados from the shop, they're just not ripe enough to eat. Even though they say ripe and ready, they're pretty much always lying to you. So anyway, let's see. Okay, God knows if I'm gonna stay in focus, but I thought, let's catch up, guys. My skincare is very much the same as it was before. Although I have ordered some new niacinamide, but it's the Johnson's and it's the Beauty of Joseon, which I've got the, what's me bud before, SPF 4. But yeah, I'm really hormonally spotty. I've got loads of under the skin growing spots, and I hate it because my skin just feels really sensitive to touch. For all of you acne sufferers out there, honestly, you guys really do go through it. As you can see, I am right at the end of this niacinamide. Had a really productive call with the mortgage advisor today. So here's some news. Family members, if you're watching this and I haven't yet told you, I'm sorry, I've lost track of who I've told and who I haven't told. It's not a big fat scary secret, you know, but me and Kyle are planning to move abroad. And when I say planning, we can't actually, well we can. Our house is in its fixed term till next September, so September 26th, and technically it will be 5 years in January 27 that we have the house, so we are basically just waiting for that. So my call with the mortgage advisor, financial advisor today was to see what our options were. So when we first bought the house, let me know if you want the vlog because I'm pretty sure I've got the footage somewhere still. Yeah, so when we first bought the house, we did the Help to Buy equity loan, which basically means that we borrowed 20% of what we would need for our house deposit from the government and supplied 5% ourselves, which absolutely great. But now we need to pay that off. So we just had no clue where we could get that 20% from and what like paying it off looked like and what the options were. So we're toying with keeping the house and changing the mortgage to a letting one, but it seems like that's quite difficult. So in an ideal world that's what we would do, but the practicalities of that don't seem as feasible. And then the second option is just to sell, cut ties entirely, sell the house, get rid of it, keep whatever money we get left from it, if anything, hopefully some, after we've paid the Help to Buy off, and then that's it, move away. I know, so this isn't like a new year, new us thing. We've been thinking about this for quite a while. Gosh, my hair is a greasy mess, don't judge me. You know when you've just got to let your hair go greasy because, you know, just because of your like whatever the routine is and events you've got going on. Like I'm now just letting it go greasy so that when I go to the office on Monday it's like somewhat alright. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that whole thing isn't like spontaneous, and who knows, plans still might change, but for now that's what we are thinking. So if any of you guys have done that, like moved away, and out of England and had to sell a house or something, then please get in touch and let me know how you found the whole process. But yeah, it's quite exciting. I was doing, so let's talk about my journal, guys. I feel like this vlog, the first vlog of the year, has to be, it's got to be about this, right? It's got to, it's the first vlog of the year. Resolutions, it's my scribbled notes from my meeting with the mortgage person earlier. I spent the other day filling this out, like you said. I don't actually know how much I've talked to you. This is really terrible. I need to start doing this. So it was quite difficult, I'm not gonna lie, because the top 4 strengths that I had to show in the year kind of like stuck me a little bit. I was like, what's that mean? And then equally, what 4 things did I struggle with? Like, to me, they're kind of the same, but I guess they're not, because why would they be 2 separate questions? I don't know. So that was a bit difficult. I like that it makes you reflect on those around you. So 2 of the questions are, who were your top 4 people to spend time with, and which 4 people did you most admire? Which I like, because, you know, the admiration one can be like people you know or celebrities. So yeah, and here, so you write all the events down that you loved and felt magic through. So I did like a little mind map of mine and just thought of every tiny little thing, like donating blood makes me feel magic. Like, I love donating blood. It makes me feel like this little vessel is worth something. Snowy days, like, that was really fun. Just sitting, me and Kyle watching Bake Off. If you saw my vlogs last year, every Tuesday we sit down with a sweet treat and watch Bake Off. Like, just little things like that, really liked it. And then forgiveness, I like this. You do a little mind map of all the things that you kind of want to forgive yourself for, rather than forgiving other people, because it's very much like, well, you're always told to forgive others, and you often do, where you pay more mind to it than you do forgiving yourself for things. So there are some like deep things in there, but equally, like, I'm forgiving myself from doing more screen time than I actually want to do, and not reading when I could. Like, I forgive myself for that, because there are times where I just feel bad, where I'm just sat there and I know I'm doing it, and I know I should just pick my book up for 10 minutes rather than scrolling through Instagram. But scrolling through Instagram for 10 minutes seems like less of a commitment than sitting and reading 10 minutes of a book. And I honestly don't know what that is, I don't. And then your gratitude. So the whole point is that you end your reflection on what you're grateful for. So obviously health and wellness, that I'm very, very grateful for. Health and wellness of people that I know and love. Just stuff like that. My one word to define 2025 is planting. At first I thought it was intention, but I think planting is quite a good one, you know. So I think I'm going to have to write that down. I like that. I haven't read this since I wrote it down the other day. Like I said, this is the year that we sow the seeds. This is the year that we look into all the available options of selling the house. This is the year we look into all the options of moving abroad, how we do it, what's the actual logistics, how much money do we need to save for it. I've already told a lot of my friends and my family that, like, this is the year that I'm going to be a hermit, right? I know we were saving up last year and the year before, but this is the year that I need to save. So, like, socialising, who knows what will happen. I'll allocate myself some money for it, but I don't want to buy anything new unless it's like really like we have to do it. And if I do, then my first port call should be Vinted or a charity shop, and then it should be brand new. Where I'm gonna, this one stuck me, where will I draw the most energy from? And I was like, I don't know. But then I think health and fitness is a good way to recenter for me. I can tell if I've not been to the gym for a few days, not out of just generally. Sometimes there are times where you just can't go and you just need to stop and like recalibrate, and then you realise how much you miss it, and then you're really looking forward to going back. But there are some days that you're just lazy. And those are the times where when I don't go, I feel it in my mental, and she's not happy. So I think I need to remember that aspect of it, like I get energy from it. Like honestly, I'm a different person. Kyle sees me on the days where I don't go and I'm absolutely miserable sometimes, and that's the version of Priya that I need to remember that I turn into if I don't. It doesn't even have to be anything strenuous. I could just go sit on the bike for half an hour and that's it. So that side of myself is where I think I'm going to be drawing the most energy from this year, hopefully. And then in 2025 I'll say yes when I'm financially comfortable. So that could be anything, like I don't want to be going to the cinema if I can't afford going to the cinema, you know. I don't want to go out for dinner or get a takeaway if I can't really afford to do that. If I'm dipping into a pot here or a pot there, like that's not right. And it's gonna be hard, like it really is, because that was one of the things I struggled with the most in like lockdown. I love going out to eat and being social that way. I don't really care about drinking and stuff, but I love, I'll say it to Carl, like good food, whether that's takeout, home cooked, restaurants, whatever. I just love good food, so that's gonna be hard. And I've realized that I do get a little bit of a serotonin and like a happiness boost when I buy myself a takeaway, and when I buy myself just anything new, I guess, like new clothes or anything or whatever. So I just need to realise that I'm going to advise myself in the new year, well this year, I need to think of the long-term gain instead of the short-term pain. Like, does anybody really care what my outfits look like this summer? Do they really? No. Do I need to be a fashion icon for the gram? No, I don't, because that's not what people follow me. People follow me for, I mean, I don't actually know why people follow me, to be fair. But I think they follow me just for my authenticity and the fact that I'm not a fashion icon, because there's enough of those girlies out there. So yeah, what else have we got? Okay, so my main tangible goals for the new year is to learn 2 languages, or be, you know, half a beginner at 2. So Spanish, obviously, because I'm learning that Duolingo, and that gives you an indication of where we're thinking of moving to. And Punjabi. I want to learn my mother tongue, because that was one of the things that I was like written in my forgiveness thing, is that I forgive myself for not knowing it. So Spanish is easy because there's like a university course that I found that I can do, but the Punjabi one is a little bit harder. So any of my little guys and girlies out there, if you know any resources, if anybody knows of any resources, I might do some research, to be fair, and look online what we got. Oh, 2025 will be special for me because I will limit my spending, but not myself. Look at that, she's a philosopher. The other thing that got me was, if I didn't have to work a day in my life, what would drive me? And I was just like, I don't know. I did find interesting was, I don't count myself as a jealous person, alright? Like, I do admire a lot of people, and you know, people, we all get jealous a little bit sometimes, but there's a question that is, in 2025, jealousy may arise when, and then you fill it in, and that shit just poured out of me. And I was a bit like taken aback by it, I'm not gonna lie. But it was interesting, you know, like to see that just come out so naturally. And I've written down in this planner that once every 3 months that I need to review that. I need to look back and I need to see where I am. I finally changed my name on my bank, guys. I've been doing that for so long. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm doing a 28-day challenge with the Wellness Club. So my 28 days is that every day I want to do my steps. Every day I want to do something analog. So that could be finishing this puzzle that's still sat on my desk. I can't put it on the floor because Kiwi plays with it. Puzzle, reading, but it has to be a physical book because I'm now listening to ebooks, audiobooks, so I don't want to listen to an audiobook and class that as an analog activity because I'm not just sat and enjoying it and turning my brain off. So it has to be a physical book, a puzzle, or like painting. To be fair, I could even just sit here and do my makeup because that's painting, but just any of those sorts of things. And then the last one is gratitude. So thanks to Miss Candice, she has told me that I need to basically just be grateful for things. So every day I'm doing it in the journal app on my phone, because I don't really want to write it down like on a piece of paper. I just want to like log it. Is I just write 3 things that I'm grateful for, and I've put it as a bedtime activity because I think that's a really nice way to end the days. Guess which tea I want?
Bedtime tea.
Yeah, I haven't had that one in ages. Like actually ages, because I've just been having a Baileys. Things I want to do. And then with you, I want to be a content girly. Who knows? Like I don't ever want to do this full time, I don't think. But it would be pretty cool if I could do this part-time and also work part-time. Like that's not a 2025 thing, that's a big picture. So in here, Candice asks you to just write down your desires. And so while I was just reading this, I just brain dumped them all, and I realised that's actually one of them, you know? Like, that'd be pretty cool. And also just to not do it with any logic has no place here. So yeah, who knows? I'm putting it out there. This is the 3rd of January that I will do a full house. Whoa! Kiwi! What is that about? Have you seen Kiwi on the vlog yet, guys? This year. She's not changed very much. Oh, here she is. Here is my madam. She will obviously be moving abroad with us too. That's another thing we've got to figure out, is how do you move a cat to a different country? Because there's no way in hell any of my family are gonna have her. I failed, guys. Miserably. Yeah, no I did. I got up and at 4:30, and I was like, do you know what, I don't want to be up at 4:30. So I changed my alarm to 5:30. And that alarm never went off, or it did, and I didn't hear it, and Carl turned it off. Anyway, it just never went off, and that was me hoping I could get up early, go to the gym, and then come home, and then get my nails done. That didn't really happen, did it? My other option was that I could have gone to get my nails done straight from, no, to the gym, straight from getting my nails done. But as you can see, I'm not in gym clothes, so unless I decide to come back and get changed, then let's call it a write-off, shall we? I've got other things to do today. I can't bother. Okay, I've had my nails done. I'm obsessed with them. I basically had these exact nails December 23, or maybe even January. December to January 23 basically. But I love these even more because they're a lot pointier, and I think that is my style. It is freezing. Apparently it's 6 degrees outside, but I don't believe it. It's so cold. I want to crank that heating right up. And I'm probably going to get rid of all the Christmas decorations before Carl even gets up. That's on the job list. I want to do it in the daytime because it feels less depressing. And I've also got no energy to do anything like that in the night time. Well, in the dark time anyway. But yeah, no, super duper happy. Okay, I'm sorry. I was gonna talk to you guys about this tomorrow because then I had daylight to show you properly. I'm loving this background more now. But my husband is the absolute cutest, so we've been waiting for my Christmas present to arrive since Christmas because it didn't arrive before Christmas. So he got me like The Empire of the Vampire book 1 and 2, and then another book series, and then a reading torch thing that goes around my neck for the night. But apparently my bigger one that I was going to really like was in the post, and it's on the way, and it's just come today, and I've opened it, and it's really cute, and he's so cute, and it's If this isn't a green flag, I don't know what is. So I sent him a list of all stuff that I wanted. And he got me my South Asian princesses book that was on there. So this is 50 different courageous and royal women who lived and ruled during different eras in various parts of South Asia. I follow the artist Arsalan Khan on Instagram. It's their book. I'm pretty sure this is a guy, but I'm not quite sure. So it's their book, and I followed them, and I really like their artwork and stuff and the illustration. And then I saw probably maybe about 3 years ago that they, but yeah, and I just saw this and it's been on my list ever since, and I've never bought it for myself because it's about 50 quid, and it's actually come from India apparently. It's a little bit damaged, bless, but yeah. So let me show you some of the illustrations. So the person that's made this has illustrated various people and put a little thing. So this is one of them. We got the Jamwal Princess of Jammu and Kashmir, again 1800s. But how beautiful. Follow them on Instagram, I'll link them down below. And I know it's silly and I don't have kids yet or whatever, but when I was like envisioning this, I just thought, how cute is this, right? If I was to have a book like this and I can sit and read it as a bedtime story to like one of my kiddie winks, you know? Girl or boy, one of my kiddie winks. Oh, and then it gets to like towards the end and talks about all the appendix, I guess, and all the research that they've done, and puts like a picture, like the drawing of the princess with like the historical, I guess, relations to it. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and like, well, I suppose it's not so much the actual princess depicted, but what artwork from that which would then inform the way that they've dressed and adorned the princesses. I'm gonna take loads of videos and stuff of this tomorrow. I've just dug out the packaging because I was about to throw it away, and I was like, no, it's got to be proper, it's got to be proper. But like, honestly, if I had this when I was a kid, right, I would have been so happy. I didn't even know princesses existed, because obviously in Disney all we've got is Jasmine, and she's Middle Eastern. She's not Indian, despite contrary belief. She is from Arabia somewhere. Yeah, really, really. This, honestly, I'm so happy. Here's a sign to get your South Asian girlies this book, because they will feel seen. And if my white husband can do it, so can you. Oh, the book fell. And what did we do? So yeah, that is where we are at. Oh my god. Fun. You see, just turned off for some reason.